These are the things that I think are important moving forward for you as a community, as a leadership team, as visionaries. These are you have to have a conversation with your, for those of you that are at the chief level, with your bosses, city managers, your politicians. You want to know where they stand. You keep them educated, let them know this is the process, this is what we envision for our service and our response model. Again, the political way was, do you get asked? Do people ask? I'm sure they do, whether it be a church or a Kroger's or whatever the case may be. They're going to find the opportunity to say, what are you doing about the heroin problem? What's your answer? Do you have one? I got one for you. That was easy for me. They're like, oh yeah, you're right. That's, you know, you're going to be running for re-election sometime, so it's just the nature of the beast. Build that solid foundation when it comes to, okay, I've got organizational support. Because the Attorney General asked me a couple months ago, why doesn't this not happen? It doesn't happen because leaders are afraid to fail. So understand, the first project, when you go about it, the results may not be what you want. That's okay. Come back, regroup. Is it the personnel? Is it the assignment? The guy that thinks he wants to do it may not be the right guy. Is it the partnership? Have you found a great partnership with folks like Nan and Shauna? Who's that partnering agency that really makes this thing work? Huge. So who's that partnering agency? Do we have one? Ask around. You sit in these groups, you talk like the chief said, you build your network within your communities, you find out who the stars are, and then you go down and you sit down with them. And you tell them, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to partner a police officer, a paramedic, and we want to follow up on our overdoses. Will you go with us? Okay. You will? Fantastic. What about HIPAA? How do you get your run volume? We get it from our police records. Does your communication system work that way? Can you pull that? That's easy. Fantastic. You just took 4 months out of the mix getting that done. They know their job. We don't need to get in the way from them. We figure out how we're going to do it organizationally. How are we going to identify the firefighters? Are they going to be working overtime? You know, do you work in a sleep meal deduction system that provides you extra hours a month that allows you to work at a straight time? That's how we work our medics. So they work their regular shifts. They can work up to 60 hours a month of regular time, of additional time, so they then sign back up for our QRT. Our police officers are scheduled just as a part of the regular shift. Sometimes they have to work a beat because of manpower. Sometimes they're the extra car, which is optimum, but sometimes they have to work a beat. We have to let the firefighters understand that, you know, we're probably going to go on more police runs than we are fire runs. Let the police officers know that we're going to have to go on fire and EMS runs, not just police runs. They'll build a continuity and an understanding of each other, and they'll become partners. It's been really cool to see how these guys are fantastic. Because we got firefighters and medics telling politicians that we need more police officers, you know, and vice versa. These guys aren't fighting; they're now partners. We weren't fighting before, but that's the point being, is you built a team.